Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Happy New Year first and foremost. I do want to start this video off by wishing everybody a Happy New Year. It is January the 1st, and I've not had a couple videos up in the last couple of days. I've been really super busy and had every intention of doing one, but wasn't able to. Getting all the decorations and all that stuff down, and just really not still having to go to work and different things like that and closing out the year. So, but what you see today is some NBA hoops. Tuesday after work, I went by the mall to see what everybody had, and I saw some of these at Lids. Now, I did buy some other things at Lids, but I wanted to open these because you see the number. You see there's two different prices on here, and there's a couple different stickers on here, and that's because they had marked them down. Now these are $8 at Lids where I am. Now I will also let you know that I did buy some holiday and opened a couple tins there because I guess when they were putting them out, the plastic got ripped off of them, and the lady was like, nobody wants to buy them. So you know, us that collect, you know, that's a sign of possibly good things. So I did open that, pulled some short prints of Shohei, pulled some short prints of Nick Hurts and different things like that. I will show those probably in a later video, but I wanted to also let you know that right now you can go to Lives, at least here where I am. I know that we're doing it here, so you might want to check out your Lids back home. But they absolutely are running I think it's like 20 to 30% off on their holiday stuff. And you can get tins for $9. You can get megas for $20 and stuff like that. Instead of the, I think they're like 29 or 34 for the NBA, but and advent calendars for $30 that are normally around 50. So I don't know how long that sale's going to last. I didn't go by there yesterday. It was just really busy, but it was New Year's Eve. Didn't go by, but I did on Tuesday. So probably try to hit them tomorrow and see what they have left. But for today, we're going to rip some. We're going to rip some Panini products. We're going to rip some NBA hoops, $8 blasters, like I said. So you're going to have 6 packs, 15 cards. It's pretty much what they do, the requisite. They do 90 cards. They do it for baseball in the Donruss. They did it for WNBAs, you see in the background. They do it for a lot of their base products. So not any guarantees to come out of here, but what we are chasing this 2024, this is Wembys year. And so, and also the Thompson twins, right? Hold me now, right? For all us old guys. But those are probably the only ones really coming out of here that we're really concerned about. So we're going to open 2 blasters. I don't know when this video will post, but I'm shooting it on New Year's Day. I'll try to keep this away from the camera as much as I can, or from the microphone. So some parallels you'll see in here are, let's grab the blaster box. So we're looking for, and this is a damaged one, so this should be pretty good. Blaster exclusive Rise and Shine memorabilia and rookie remembrance, and retail exclusive impulse parallels. Now I've seen quite a bit of this open, and they have some really nice blues. It almost looks like the retail blues that come out of the Topps product. So let's go ahead and get started. So Gabe Vincent on the first, and here's one, Amen Thompson. So this is one of the Thompson twins, right? So that's a nice rookie. And depending on when I go back, they didn't have any more blasters, but they did have just individual packs, like retail packs. So, and those were like $1.79. They're usually around $9. So just a good way to get some Wemby rookies, right? Or a really nice, inexpensive chance to get some Wemby rookies. Now, this isn't a top-end product. There's Chet Holmgren. You know, he's an NBA champion. Oklahoma won this past year. So we'll put our rookies here. And here's our first blue, and that looks like Porzingis. So this is what we're looking for. And then we got, looks like Zach LaVine behind it. So I got a new setup for my camera again. So I'm really trying to make sure that I get it there. So that's what the blue is going to look like. It's not numbered, but that's like an $80 card if you get that in a Wemby. The Twins, not so much, but you know, everybody, Wemby is that guy, right? So we'll put our inserts over here in parallels. So this should be not too bad of too long of a rip. And that kind of speed. There's Giannis. Keontae Johnson, he's a rookie. There's Ja Morant. And Jaquez. Man, I didn't know that these were turned around like that. I think you just, you know, it's my first time opening this, I think. So I'm just kind of getting used to. There's Luka. Quickly. Gonkwo. Brandon Ingram. Joe Harris. Franz Wagner. I thought he was maybe a rookie in here too. Jalen Williams. And then there's James Harden. So first pack, getting Chase rookie out of the first pack is pretty good. So Shaq, there's the other Thompson brother, so we'll take that. Tremont Green, Lively. Zach LaVine again on the regular. Melton. Christian Braun. Shaden Sharp. And that's Trae Young. I could tell that anywhere. Getting down to our blue, and that looks like, is that bad? Yeah, Bogdanovich guy. And Kevin Durant. So this is probably, if we're going by what I'm seeing, this is probably going to be a nothing pack. So there's a Hornet, Nick Smith, Kamingo. So, man, okay, so this is kind of weird. I actually thought it was just going to be switching back around again. There's Kawhi Leonard, Gordon Hayward, Malik Beasley, Clarkson, Robert Covington, De'Aaron Fox, right, for the Spurs. Man, I was watching the Spurs game the other night, and I noticed that they have De'Aaron Fox, Stephen Castle, who was a Chase last year. I thought De'Aaron Fox was a rookie this year, but in 2023-24. And they had De'Aaron Fox, Stephen Castle, Wemby, and the Harper kid from this year. And I'm like, holy cow, man, they got a fantastic lineup. A bunch of studs playing for them. So let's see what's on our, so there's our Dynamos, Jason Tatum. And then we have Josh Hart. And these are kind of hard to read, especially if you get the darker ones. So Dynamos insert, I think there's parallels to that. That's kind of where you're going to make your money for that. And just making money means there's value. So you can actually pull autos out of here. You can pull a lot of case hits. Let's see. We got one pack left after this. There's Scoot Henderson. There's Anthony Edwards. And we're coming down on our blue, and that looks like Scotty Barnes. I said Scoot. And there's that greetings from New Orleans. And this actually, folks, if you've seen any if you've opened up any of the Topps NBA this year, that is very familiar to that Generation Now kind of card. It looks very similar. Last pack of the first blaster. Looks like we might have a mem in here, folks. Anthony Black. There's Giannis on the regular. Leonard Miller, Russell, Peyton Watson, Anthony Simmons, Eason, Gary Trent Jr., Trey Murray. Trying to read some of these upside down. Jalen Johnson, Luke Kennard. Looks like we're coming up on our mem now. So in front of the mem is Markkanen, and looks like, let's just do it this way. So looks like rookie remembrance of Tyrese Halliburton. He plays for the Pacers, if I'm not mistaken, right here. He plays for the Pacers now, and this Arriving Now card is can't really pronounce his name that well. It's not numbered. So I'd love to get a Wemby or the Twins on that. So second blaster, I don't think we did too bad on that. Just looking at the Arriving Now, just looking at some of the pop-outs. So blaster number 2. So first blaster, we did get the Twins. We didn't get any Wemby cards or Wemby rookie, and that's what we're looking for. So we got maybe another Dynamo's card in this one. So Walker, there's King James. Let's turn him around. 41-year-old man still out there doing it. Gary Payton. Come on, Wemby. Let's get us a Wemby card, right? Derek White's a good ball player. So we're coming up on our blue. And on our blue is going to be Jalen Wilson. He's a rookie. And our Dynamos is going to be Damian Lillard. So there was only one Dynamos in that last one, so I was hoping that would be one of the 3 that we're chasing. So it's Prosper. There's Jokic, the Joker, right? Klay Thompson when he was with Golden State. And a lot of these names, I apologize, they're a little hard to read. So there's Siakam right there. Because it's gold and so there's Mo Bamba. Aaron Gordon there. Jeremy Grant. And looks like what's hiding our blue. So there's Boba. He's the guy that does all the Cheez-It commercials. So we got it's hard to read. Duncan Robinson in our generation, or greetings from Oklahoma City's Casey Wallace. I wanted to say Generation Now. I do have some more basketball, some more basketball to rip. Actually, I have a lot more. Had quite a few hangers. Still got a hobby box to rip. Yeah. Got a retail box. So there's a Jordan Walsh. I don't want to keep flipping back around, so I wish, there he is right there, folks. That's the Wemby card. So that's NBA Hoops. So this is the chase card that we're looking for. So we did get us a Wemby. And we got us a Wemby right behind it. Wow. I'll take both of those cards. And I'll get them sleeved up. So that's Jalen Green, Jalen McDaniels, DeAndre Jordan, Scoop Barnes again, Paul George, and I apologize, Karl Anthony Towns. That looks like on the blue is Bam Adebayo, and looks like we got to say G.G. Jackson arriving now. I've heard good things about him. Just haven't really seen him play. Haven't really seen, a whole lot of about him. But again, he's not one of the chase guys. So just looking through here, we got 3 packs left, and I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve up the Wembys. Wish these were parallels. These are just base rookies. But I will take anything and everything. Wembanyama. Wembanyama, sorry. So we'll go ahead and let me go ahead and put these guys. Sorry, I'm taking a little bit of time and kind of getting these guys squared away. But I don't know if you've seen Wemby play. The guy's like 7'4", handles the ball like a guard, just is unstoppable. He had a little bit of a down year last year because he got hurt, and there was some question as to whether he would come back and play. But he is the real deal. The guy looks like a beanpole out there playing, but I'm telling you, he is just nasty, nasty. So he is a generational talent, folks. So I'm really happy to get that. Put those in my PC, keep those in my collection. Here's another Spurs. Ooh. I didn't know. So Scoot Henderson. That's right, Scoot was, I forgot he was in here. There's Kevin Garnett, Jordan Hawkins, Alec Caruso, Julius Randle, Thomas, Jimmy Butler, Derek White, is a good ball player, Finney Smith. And see, these are a little different, right? Wendell, Zach LaVine, not so much of the turning around, only turned around once in that one, and the rest of them. So in front of our blue, we got us a turn around card, and this is a Jason Tatum. Pure players. Doesn't look like it's numbered. So Jason Tatum on the pure players, and then we got a Zion Williamson. Man, he had a lot of promise, didn't he? Here he's got skinny, and I haven't really, for this season, I haven't heard him doing anything. I have to go and look, see how he's doing this year, but man, he had so much promise coming out. Last 2 packs. Hopefully we can get us a parallel. So we've accomplished our mission. We've gotten the 2 twins, the Thompson twins, and we've gotten some Wembanyama in here. Let's see if we can get some parallels. That would be fantastic if we get some parallels out of here. So Max Christie, Kamara, there's the big man. Cameron Johnson there, Josh Hart, Mo Bamba. So back to the turnaround. Jabari Smith. And so Mr. Schroeder for the Lakers is hiding our blue. And it's Patrick Williams. Not familiar with him. And there's Shea, MVP. My guy here wears Converses. I'm a big Converse guy. You guys, if you've been on my channel and you've seen me rip basketball, you've heard that still about Dr. J. That's why I'm a big Dr. J fan. And there it is. Again, there's another Thompson twin. We'll take that. There's Draymond. This is our last pack, folks. It's got Derek Lively on the rookie. We got Luka. Aaron Gordon. Jeremy Grant. There's Boba again. Cheese It commercial guy. Scotty Barnes. Paul George. Turned around a Kawhi. Gordon Hayward. Malik Beasley. Al Horford. Man, I saw him like the other night. He's playing for Golden State now. And that guy could not miss from 3. Man, he was like 5 of 5 from 3. I was like, and they're like, where did this guy come from? So got Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man. And doesn't look like we get a blue in here. No, we got short of the blue, but we did get one of the twins. get one of the twins on one of the parallels. So that's good. Really happy about opening this pack. And for $8, you can't beat it for $8, folks. I'm telling you. Got a lot of base, which bothers me a little bit. So I may have to go out and try to find some more of it just so I can complete the set. And so we'll go through a little bit of a wrap up. So these are some of the inserts: Shea, Jason Tatum, some the blues, and some of the Riven nows. Not many, not a whole lot when we're talking about in the insert realm. Anything that kind of stood out. No Wemby parallels or anything like that. We did get probably should go back here like that. We did get a mem out of 2 boxes. So, yeah, nothing on the parallels that, none of the rookies or anything like that. Did get some stars. Here's our rookies that we put aside. So we got the Thompsons, Scoot Henderson's good, and Keontae Johnson. So we did get both of the twins. We did get a Therese Halliburton on the mem, called a Rookie Remembrance. He is not a rookie in this set, so that's why I guess they call it the Remembrance part. So we'll go ahead and put him in a sleeve. He's got a little bit of a corner issue down there on the bottom. You can see that it's kind of a little white. So we'll put him in a sleeve, put him back here. But the 2 big hits, just base cards, right? So we got Wembanyama, who is the chase in this set. So there he is right there. So we got 2 rookie cards of Wemby. They were back to back, which I'm really happy about. So those are our hits, folks. I'm going to be opening more stuff today, and those videos you may see before you see this one. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out, and if you like the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. You know, I know those aren't big hits, but I mean, when you're hitting the chase card in the set, not parallels, I mean, that's a good day, right? So, Happy New Year, everybody. Please tune into the channel. Look for more things this year. Hopefully, bigger and better things in 2026. And until the next video, Vance Like Fan out.